Welcome to part 19 of the Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play. So now that we've got those rehashed galaxies done, we have 3 more galaxies to go through. And well, the Mystery Galaxy, obviously that one is first. Now Bonefin is not so much of a level, but it's more so on a boss fight. Because we have Kingfin's Fearsome Waters. And as you can guess, this is gonna be an underwater stage. Well, an underwater boss fight. So, of course, yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's not like this boss fight is hard either. It's actually pretty easy. Well, taking into account with the editing I have done and the fact that you won't see that I died to this boss a few times. Well, at least on my first playthrough. But yeah, this is pretty much a boss fight. We have Kingfin himself. So, in terms of Kingfin, when I say this boss fight is really easy, I actually do mean it. Well, if you're not going to attempt to kamikaze him like that on the first shot. What you have to do is, you have to swim around and grab a Koopa shell. Well, because since they can, accelerate you forward, you use them as projectiles, or at least missiles, to hit them. Lather, rinse, repeat. Throughout the boss fight, he is gonna try and... He will launch the... I guess, torpedo fish at you. I guess that's a good way to put it. He'll launch the torpedoes at you, and they'll try to come after you. Obviously, you can avoid them really easy. And since... It's also easy to get air, whether you can get air from bubbles, coins, or you can even go up to the surface and get air, despite the fact that you're in space, meaning there's no oxygen in space, and yet somehow you're getting air. Like, Mario is lucky. Mario is lucky that he can breathe in space, otherwise he'd be kinda screwed. And I say kind of for a reason. Because he has air bubbles. There's also chests around, and well, these... Actually, I think there's only one. And a red mushroom around, so really it's not... I should really shut up with that. Well, in terms of the abundance, and how many there are. Just one more... I think it's one more hit. Nope. Oh, come on, really? This boss fight, it can drag a little bit, but if you just hurry it up, if you're at least more skilled than I am, then you can actually end this boss fight really quickly. Yeah, that's pretty much Kingfin himself. And I'm sorry that I haven't really been around to uploading so much. There was a lot on my mind, and there has been a lot on my mind. The fact that I just moved into this new place. Ugh, God, it's been crazy. I'll try and get back to the swing of things as soon as I can. And it's not a yes or no whether it'll be immediately, despite this video's release. But, ugh. I mean, just... It's been hard. Okay. I need a way to process my thoughts real easily. And that's pretty much it with Kingfin. Alright. I need to figure out how I'm gonna do this. How I'm gonna persevere for the rest of the Let's Play. Hopefully I don't become brain dead. But now that that boss fight is over, we have yet another boss fight to do. Bowser Jr.'s Lava Reactor. I cannot wait to see what rehash this boss fight. I cannot wait to see what rehash they'll pull this time. King Caliente's spicy return. Okay, yeah, rehash. That's pretty much what can be said about this dome as a whole. Well, it's like they were running out of ideas, even though they had plenty of ideas for the sequel. It makes me wonder why. Obviously, I had coffee and I'm recording this at like 8:53 in the morning. I hope things turn out well, and I don't know why the bullet bill just spontaneously combusted. And I guess it didn't want to help me. Oh, I've been really silent in terms of commentary. I need some things that are on my mind. Okay, well, to be fair, there are differences in this boss fight, but I'm not gonna get into them until we actually get to those boss fights. Into that boss fight, I meant. Alright, let's see. Of course, we have to spin those coconuts back at those octopuses. And after that, we can launch ourselves to the actual boss fight. Yay! Oh, good. You know, I'm also surprised that Mario can withstand up to temperatures that are like 3,000 degrees. Because otherwise, he'd be dead. Okay, so now that we're at the second King Caliente battle, well, it's obviously a harder version of the boss fight we've had in Good Egg Galaxy. Because immediately we have those blue fire monsters that he'll spew out from the lava, and obviously the platforms that we're on will sink. So you're gonna have to watch your step. Now, despite being a little bit more hectic, along with the meteors, that'll go down. They'll come crashing down in the third phase. As long as you watch where you're going, it's not that hard of a boss fight. It's just as easy as it was in Good Egg Galaxy. Slightly harder, maybe, but other than that, it's just as easy. And once the Grand Star appears, the platform stops sinking. I guess it's a signifying. It's like, okay, you won. Just go. Get the Grand Star. And that is, so far, pretty much it with the engine room. We just have actually two more areas just to go through. Like, we have a special little area, and we have this dome, actually. We actually have the garden dome to do. Whew. So, I cannot wait until this is over. It's been a while, trust me. Sorry that there has been a lack of commentary. It's been a while since I've done this. By the way, that door I will not show off until before we actually get to the boss fight itself. Well, just for like a little, I just want to save it for like an extra video or something, actually. Just to make sure. Alright. That little pathway, actually, if you manage to get up to a higher level, you can activate these warp pads. This way you can actually have an easier time getting up to the area, but that ruins platforming. And Mario is known for platforming and exploration. Okay, so we have our last galaxy of the day, and that is, of course, the Hungry Luma. Come on. I know you're hungry. Now, the galaxy that we're actually going to be heading towards is actually a somewhat unique galaxy. It's actually going to utilize the power-ups, and whether or not which one you can actually choose. So with that being said, it is our time to go to Sand Spiral Galaxy. Today, choosing a favorite snack. In a situation as these power-ups are, you can't actually choose which one. You can either do it and both power-ups provide an easy or difficult mode. So the harder one being the B power-up and the easier one being the Boo power-up. And you might want to get rid of Chemic first, only because if you don't, he'll bother you for the rest of the stage. Now for this stage, I always complete the stage as Boo Mario, because Boo Mario can float a lot easier, and if you avoid the boos, spotlights, and water bubbles that are actually gonna be launch out from the cannons. Yeah. It's gonna be difficult. Well, not difficult. It's more difficult to do as B Mario, but it's a lot easier to do with Boo Mario. And for this final segment, we are going to be Rainbow Invincibility Mario, and what we have to do is just run around this spiral. Mario's going to tap into his inner Sonic the Hedgehog, and he fails miserably. Sonic the Hedgehog, you are not Mario. Sorry, you're just not. Now, when you respawn, you might want to be careful when you're immediately gonna go into this, because if you grab the star and do a flip jump, it's very possible to jump into the gap that have been causing you to die instantly. But yeah, that is it for part 19, guys. In part 20, we are gonna be doing more. See you then.